Hey guys, I'm Coxie. I'm obtaining every pet in the game as fast as possible, aiming for the lowest total in gameplay time. This is Funny Feelings. Yo, Funny Feelings world, what is up? Good morning, good afternoon, welcome back on in. We're coming off the Nibbler pet high with 49 pets, and that means our next one is big pet number 50. Last night, I was lying down in bed thinking about when we started this series. Are you ready to feel old? December 17th, 2022. We're coming up on the big 3-year mark, and at that point, when we started this series, there was only 51 pets in the game. As it currently stands, we are 2 pets away from when we started this series. Anyways, let's lock in. The top 3 longest pets in the game are Bloodhound, Omelet, and Penance Queen. We've obtained Penance Queen. Bloodhound is basically a passive pet until you run out of all the bosses that drop elites. So that leaves us with just Chambers out of the top 3. The team is all motivated and willing to grind, so let's get after it. Scaled Raids inventory looks insane, and I get asked about it all the time. Specifically, special attack weapons. There's 5 special weapons you want to bring in Scaled Raids. Your BGS for Guardians, Ralos for Mystics, Shamans, Rope, Melee Hand Olm, and Head Phase Olm. Horn for the Melee Hand Olm, Elder Maul for the Melee Hand Olm, and ZCB for Head Phase. Everything has its use, and I personally would not say anything is insignificant enough to drop. Wait, I didn't realize this until now, but I'm actually closing in on 99 agility, which, it's kind of cool. But even with 98 agility and summer pies, absolutely nothing stops me from failing some of these obstacles. Speaking of pies, shout out to my good friend, the Botanical Pie. +4 herb boost, allowing me to make overload pluses. That is a 90 herb requirement. 600 points per pot. I typically make 20 pots. We do try to share the pots around as a team so everyone gets points. That's 12,000 free points for me right there. An hour saved in the speedrun by not actually having to get the level 90 herb requirement. Big shout out to the West Side Flame Phase. East Side Flame Phase, not nearly as good. Why is that? Well, West Side, there's less distance from the furthest melee tile to the wall, so almost still always try to flame wall you, but it'll just get nulled. Therefore, you're left with 5 to 6 minutes of reclining back in your chair and engaging in the brew sip simulator. Good luck. That's one dead Olm. Oh. Oh, good God almighty. Okay. Well, 1 purple and, sorry team, but at least it was in my name. Hear me out for a second. Mystic's room is by far the most difficult and annoying room to set up in skilled raids. It does take some practice, but your team is going to absolutely love you if you cover this role. In most of the teams that I've run with throughout this entire grind, this will also allow you first priority of Olm rolls, which of course everyone should be taking melee hand if you have first priority, as it is the most points per hour and incredibly relaxing. I'm gonna be honest with you, if I were to try to make a step-by-step guide on how to set up each of the rooms, we'd be here for the next 4 hours. So instead, I'll link the Scaled Raids Discord in the description below that I used to learn every single room. They also have dedicated channels of team forming, so if this is something you're looking to try, I'd either check there or try to round up some friends or clanmates. 2 million points, 500,000 personal points, 2-hour raid. Good luck, us. Oh, okay. Ancestral Rope Top in my name, plus an Elder Maul and Arcane. All right, that is some money. And for the best part of PVM trips, you guys already know it, the payouts at the end, 50.4 mil profit, we take it. An easy day of work. Y'all see what you're missing by not being in Funny Feelings CC? The daily good morning roll call. Cup of coffee in the hand, everyone saying GM to each other. What better way to start the morning? Anyways, actually, we're really close to 6,000 KC. All right, ignore this for now, see you in 11 laps. Easy does it. 10 minutes later, there is 6,000 laps. Reminder, the drop rate here is a weird one. 1 in 7,300, so we're closing in on it, and we're closing in on it fast. Chat, listen to me. We are not gonna talk about what that could have been. Oh, well, okay. To top it all off, elite clue in the chest. Now I really can't say I'm mad. I know you're all currently focused on trimming your sales, but you should be checking out Creator Crafted's Black Friday site-wide sales happening right now. Now is the best time to pick up a set of their high-quality osrs keycaps, which, by the way, are available to be purchased in 2 plastic set variants. And if keycaps aren't your thing, don't worry. They got plenty of other products to choose from, like their ever-expanding desk mat range, which just had several new designs added. What better way to remind you of the gemstone crab grind? Side note, fantastic way to train your ults. Than to add this vibrant desk mat to your setup. During the Black Friday sales this week only, you'll be able to use our code OLM for 15% off your entire order. There is just no better time to pick up a product for yourself or a friend, just in time for the holiday season. 1,000 laps. Oh, until we are trying the squirrel pet. Actually, we do have quite a bit of rolls of Sepulchre from getting 95 agility, so yeah, I bet we are already over the drop rate, but let's ignore that one for now. At least until I actually get the pet, and then I'll run the numbers. It is Throwback Thursday time, so stick with me. All the way back to Chambers release, January 5th, 2017. Jagex set the omelet pet rate to 1 in 650 purples. Either they wanted this to be a pet north of 5,000 hours, or they made a mistake. But they realized it, and they corrected it a month later to 1 in 65. Within those 34 days of the 1 in 650 purple rate, 12 people had actually obtained the pet and were cemented in history by being listed in the blog by name. Fast forward 2 years later, Cox's drop table removed dragon swords, harpoon, and thrown axes, making purples less common, and in order to keep omelet roughly the same hours, they lowered the rate again from 1 in 65 to 1 in 53. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is how we got to the pet rate we have today. Dude, what? Another Elder Maul. That is our third Elder Maul in the last 2 raids. That's actually crazy. Anyways, nice triple loot there. Nothing in my name. Rip and sad. I won't lie to you guys. These clips are not nearly as fun to show, but for the sake of transparency, I do get the occasional white lights here and there. It sucks when they happen, but it is all part of the game. We got all the homies here just in time for the 99 agility party. And woohoo! Oh God. Yeah, well, that gratification was short-lived. I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping that I would not hit 99 agility without having the squirrel pet following me. But end of the day, shout out to the clan friends for rolling through. I don't care what anyone says. This is worth the 20 seconds lost in the speedrun to buy this beautiful nostalgic cape. Yes, sir. Look at us now. Oh my gosh, it's matching the blue booty shorts too. Ooh, I am definitely a fan. As a reward for getting 99 agility, I'm granting a few hours of Sepulchre. Just a few. Reminder, we've talked about this in previous episodes. Sepulchre is the second best squirrel method, which, well, let's be honest, it does suck. I wish it was best. But with looting floor 5, you expect to get an elite every 90 minutes. So we are passively working towards Bloodhound by being here. Ooh, speaking of an elite clue, hello there. Oh, please be the Bloodhound clue. Yeah, I might have lied. Well, no, it's actually not a lie. I kind of locked in. We might have done closer to about 4 hours of Sepulchre, but that still constitutes as a few hours, right? On the positive side, in the last 300k XP, we have had 6 elites, so lots of masters coming up. This is the quiet part that I probably shouldn't say out loud, but can we all just let Jagex leave the Puro bots alone? I hate the process of having to get easy, medium, and hard clues, and honestly, I don't even want to imagine if all the Impling bots got banned. And then, you know, we'd have to source our own clue scrolls like ironman. Clue time, and let's get it. We got 7 to do. Here we go. Shout out Diabolic Worms making this clue step quicker. Last step and last casket. All right, here we go. Rapid fire. Oh, a whole lot of nothing. 7,000 penguin laps. Woo! Yay! And there she is. Oh, 7,300 penguin laps. Yeah, quite unlucky. We hit the 37% again on this one. Let's just hope it's soon. Another 14 hours have gone by on this icicle. I'm here to tell you that we are at 8,000 laps. Having just as much fun as lap 1. All right, good luck. Ah, Ooh, okay. Just a little dens in a dex. Hold up. Sheesh, dude. I just realized I'm officially over 195 million range XP. This is going to be our first 200 mil skill. Shout out to Chambers, Leviathan, and Muspa. Those three are definitely responsible for most of the XP. Oh, that bomb location was toxic. Oh my gosh, like half of our floaters almost insta died. Honestly, Crystal Phase, probably the least fun phase in Megas because it throws 5 bombs out in the direction the head is facing, which is 33% of the overall quadrant, which is a pretty small space for 5 big bombs. And another one, good luck. Oh, a quad, okay. Double ANSI hat, double dex. Wait, that is an interesting spread. All right, we'll take it. Relatively recent update that made this room just slightly easier. You want to hit 12 Ralos specs on Shamans to get it to 0 defense. And as of June 25th, 2025, the attack range has actually been increased from 5 to 6. An update that I wouldn't say anyone was expecting. This led to long range having a 7 tile attack range, allowing us to Ralos Shamans from this safe spot, on long range of course, without needing to flinch it while specking. You know, while we're on the topic of Ralos, it really has revolutionized skilled raids and made them so much quicker. Just this room, Rope for example, allows majors and rangers to be dropped to 0 defense, giving us a way quicker room and allowing us to spend much less on chins. Pretty quick raid, 1 hour and 45 minutes for 2 million points. Whew, that's good. Good luck us. Oh, another quad purple. Wait, and a mega rare in my name. Hey, listen, it's not a TiVo, but I will take them all any day. All right, that is purple number 72. One more until the funny historic number. All this talk of chins has got me thinking, so I dug up some research. Each 100 scaled raid I do, I typically go through about 450 black chins. At the current price of 2,200 GP per black chin, that's around 1 million GP thrown in chins per raid. On top of that, I get around 300k range XP per raid. With having done over 130 of these 100 scale raids, that's 39 million range XP alone from mega scales. While I've been sitting here scything this Olm hand, I've had a lot of time to read into the lore behind the Chambers of Xeric, so you know what? Let's dive into it. Lord Rickard Shazian, or Lord Shazian VII, reigned over the lands in the 37th decade of Koren's timeline. He was widely unpopular. Years of performing brutal human experiments and constant threats to the other houses of Great Koren, his time ruling was destined to run short. Known as the Battle of the Concourse, elder warriors under the command of King Hasidius V successfully assassinated the tyrant Lord Shazian VII, beginning the period of time in Koren known as the Age of Strife. In the following weeks, Xeric emerged, a powerful leader who many claimed had similar appearances to Lord Shazian VII. As the historians documented, Lord Shazian's body was actually never recovered, and it was extracted to the Dark Altar by his followers, putting his spirit into an incorporeal body. From here, well, the story only gets messier. Over the next 100 years, Xeric continued to rise in strength and power, and by the sheer numbers and force of the Lizardmen army, killed all 5 of the house rulers and claimed the cities in Great Koren as his own. Rightfully terrified, humans and citizens alike fled southwest, beyond the Kebos lowland, and founded what we know today as the Kingdom of Varlamore. 10 decades went by where people kept to themselves and out of the Lizardmen's way. As long as you never questioned Xeric, you stayed alive. It wasn't until Burn, a natural-born leader and farmer, watched a lizardman murder his own child and convince the entire town it's time to fight back. Everyone knew the legend, that Xeric's power was harnessed from the Dark Altar, so they took to Koren, stormed the capital, and destroyed the temple surrounding and protecting the Dark Altar. Without it, Xeric lost his immortality and immediately fled west to Mount Quidamortem, where he had his artisan Tecton build a massive underground complex for him. Chambers of Xeric was successfully constructed. Well, with some complications, but was successful, and within it harnessed immense levels of power. To this day, Xeric still lives. Knowledge of his location and power is unknown, but mark my words, he will return very much alive. Good luck. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, second purple today. Second omelet roll, triple dex. We like that. That right there is purple number 73, ladies and gentlemen. Let's peep this collection log. Woo! 3 megas, 3 claws, 8 pieces of ANSI, and a lot of other shit. Said it before, I'll say it again. Best part, taking the profits. That's how you know this dude is rich. He's paying me in plats. 40 mil takeaway, that's a good solid day's work. I'm at the point in my mega skill adventure where I go into the party plugin, I check who my duo meleeer is, I check their inventory, and I see if they have a Greikler can, so I can recline even more during Ulm. Greikler's can is a Tithe Farm minigame reward costing 200 points and it holds 1,000 charges. Without it, if I get too many east side flame phases, I'm gonna run through my 8 charges in a normal can very quickly, and I'll either have to flinch against the wall, occasionally losing ticks, or I'll have to come in on an ult and drop myself some regular water vials to get out of the flame wall. It is definitely not necessary, but it is useful, and if it was not for the speedrun, I absolutely would go and get one myself. Oh my god! Oh my fucking no, dude! Oh, we got it! Oh my god, the second longest pet in the game has been obtained. 74 purples. I don't even know what I got it on. I don't care what I got it on. I do not care what I got it on. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, this changes a lot. No more mega scales, no more chambers. We are done. Woo! Oh yeah. Okay, final log check. Here we go. Not that it's that much different from the last time, but 74 purples. We got the pet, we got the dust. We have more than 3 kits, and we have all uniques minus Kodai. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Wait, yeah, that's right. I got dust like a year ago. This thing has been sitting in my bank, taking up space for so long. Oh, I don't care if I'm wasting time. I'm just gonna look through the transmogs. I'm gonna be happy. No one can ruin my day today. Dude, they all look so sick. Flying Vespula is amazing. But listen, the little Pumpadile following you around, it's just amazing. Just a happy little guy, you know, wiggling its tail. Happy to be here. It is time. Oh. Jeez, dude, this house is just getting crazier and crazier. All right, Omelet. Well, per tradition, enjoy your time in the menagerie. Oh, love you so much. I'm gonna miss you. Make some new friends. Today, we got a nice, quick, and easy lesson for everyone, so focus up. Omelet pet rate is 1 in 53 purples. We obtained ours on 74 purples, right around 1.4x over rate, or more specifically, the 75th percentile. This means only 25%, or right around 1 in 4 RuneScape players will actually go drier than myself before obtaining the notorious Omelet. Dude, I cannot stop obsessing over this. This is so good. This is actually insane for the series. Chambers is a time sucker. Do you hear me? It sucks a lot of time. Now, top 5 longest pets. Bloodhound, still missing. Omelet, Penance Queen, Tob, and Fasani Nightmare, all obtained. 4 out of 5 of the top 5 longest pets is done, guys. Oh my god, this is just, oh, this is incredible. It has been 2 years, 7 months, and 13 days since Funny Feelings started with an in-game playtime of 208 days. Give it up for big number 50. Omelet has hit the collection. For Chambers, you should expect a purple every 867,000 points, being 21 purples over the drop rate. That's 18,207,000 extra points obtained. With CMs on a good team being 120k points per hour and Megas being 200 plus, let's take a conservative average of 180k points per hour. That lands us 101 hours over the pet drop rate. Yep. Oh gosh, guys. This is our first real sign of how brutal the long pets are. Only 1.4x drop rate and already 100 hours unlucky on that one alone. But we dodged a bullet. It could have been worse. Coming in from last episode with only 4 hours lucky, Omelet puts us at negative 97 hours. Just repeat after me. Everything is gonna be okay. It could have always been worse. And don't forget to check out our Creator Crafted's Black Friday site-wide sales with code OLM for 15% off your entire order.